People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, this video is called Gone Are the Days when you talk about your great-grandmother that makes the greater cake. Now, in this case, we are speaking about some great-grandmothers that are like the great Houdini. We are speaking about them make things disappear. They are thief. They are some two-foot post. They are some two-foot hyena. They are some kleptomaniacs. So, people, take a listen, take a look to this beautiful bean footage, and then I'll give my piece. Now when we look at this video, we see the two elderly ladies, they are masked up. So it seems like once them put on the mask, they thought automatically they became the bandit. We are talking about the two-foot bandit. We are talking about the two-foot hyena. We are talking about the two-foot thief. People, you see, them cold. And when I say cold, they are definitely cold because they are taking stuff from the frozen section. People like we saw, they did that disappearing act. We are speaking about the Houdini. We are talking about them put the food in them, people, the food gone in them. We are talking about it disappear. Me are talking about like when you go down a back road and you put your food in it. People, that was a distasteful joke. So the point that I am trying to make is that even in a time when you think that people supposed to they are them yard, now, people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I am not saying that this video was done in Jamaica. However, the message is still the same. So anyways, back to the story. The point that I am trying to make is that even in the time in the big sea, when persons are supposed to be home and basically taking responsible distance, that means to stay away from other persons. That means to keep yourself safe. Stay away from the big sea. It seems like they thought that it was a good plan for basically mass up and roll up in the people in place. We are talking about supermarket or wholesale or even in the pharmacy and decide to them want to thief something. People, you know, sister, it does not change. It does not matter where you are from, whether it's Jamaica, America, Canada, UK, retail, lele, blue, blah, bling. A thief is always going to be a thief, and they will not change. They might only get older. People, I wonder if they are going to take their act. I am speaking about disappearing act to the grave with them, people, from the way that they are acting, I could say, yes. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. One word. Don't put any space between the words. And people, here is a sample of a video that is on that channel.
And lad, well, so in a lot down the country. Bro got the world. And the worst prime minister Jamaica ever see. Remember me tell you, worse. You want a puppet prime minister. You lock down the country and the poor people them suffer. And you bring more poverty upon poverty. You lock down people for coronavirus. And nobody now dead from Jamaica for no coronavirus.
So people, you hear this man, we are speaking about our next fully done. He is dissing the Prime Minister. We are talking about Andrew Holness. But people, like I said, that is just a sample. I will pin the link to that channel in the description of this video, so you can check it out. And also, please subscribe to this channel. It is called True Jamaica Buzz. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon and also press all in the option. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is an update, or I am going to address a situation about a video that I did maybe about a day ago. And I said that the U.S. ambassador to Jamaica, I am speaking about a person whose name is Donald Tapia. He is given $5,000 reward for the arrest and conviction of the person that was in that video, as it pertains to some men basically flinging one dog to the crocodile, and we are talking about Jamaica, in a Portmore sewage plant. Now, the reason why I want to address this situation is because it has become very obvious to me that I have a lot of critics that are always on my channel that are usually sent by some other little thinking bad mind blogger, and they're always leaving all sort of comments saying rate, lele, blue, blah, bling, that blogger a lie and he is just doing things for views, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. However, people, like I said, there are two videos out there. There is one video of a man that is trying to save, or looks like he is trying to save, two brown dogs. However, one of them did not make it. So people, take a listen, take a look to the video, and you understand that this is YouTube and I cannot just upload any and everything just for your pleasure. So people, take a listen, take a look to the video, and then I'll give my piece.
I better wanna run up one time and see all the water going here. Come! Surprise.
So people, that was the first video. That is a sample of the first video. And like I said, it sounded like the man was trying to basically save those dogs. However, we see that one did not make it. However, there was also a part 2 to that video where somebody basically remixed it and make it sound like the man was basically throwing the dog to the crocodile. However, that was not the case. Now, there was also a second video which was more obvious that this person, it sounded like there might have been at least 3 or 4 persons out there, and one of them was obviously taking the dog to the crocodile. So people, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Can I move a little bit more, Ryan? Can I move over? Can I go meet him?
Ryan, you're gonna be the food, Ryan. Don't.
So people, like we see, that is the second video. So just for clarity, there are 2 videos out there. The one with the brown dog, there are 2 videos. There is the original video where he was trying to save the dog, and then there was a remix where persons were making it seem like he was trying to fling the dog for a meal. However, there was also a second video where I talk about the one with the black dog, which I just showed you. So the moral of the story is that there are 2 different instances when persons were there. We are speaking about at the pond with the crocodile, with dog. However, the results were the same. However, the intentions were different. One person was obviously trying to save the dogs, and the next person had some ill intention. Or the next person and his friends had some ill intention. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, the first thing that is popping in the news is an update about a story that I did yesterday. And I am speaking about a son juking up his father. We are speaking about in a place called Grandspin. Now, yesterday when I did this story, I got the information before it was actually posted in the newspaper. So I got the information beforehand. However, after basically doing some research and seeing exactly what happened, I realized that this son basically bad mind him father for some buckle. Yes, people, we are speaking about B-O-T-T-L-E-S. We are speaking about as it pertains to buckle police. So therefore it seems like his father, he does some sort of construction work, maybe tiling, maybe black work, whatever the case is. And sometimes when it gets slow, especially as it pertains to what is going on in Jamaica right now, everything basically depends on lockdown. Now, based on information that is out there from residents living in Grandspin, they say that it is not the first or the second time where the son rushed the father because of the same thing, because he wanted the bottles to go and sell and the father refused because the father say a theme bottle, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. And one resident even gave an account where she said that the son rushed the father before with a machete and basically him have to take for himself. So people, we see that this is an ongoing problem. We see that this is a disturbing trend that has been going on in this house. And people, when we think why the son basically take for him father life because of some bottle that the father actually owned. So therefore, him a bad mind him father for him own thing. point blank and period. So people, when we hear things like this, it is obvious that there is some sort of mental issue. This youth is not righted. This youth not really have it all together. He is one sandwich short of a picnic basket. In basically, he is not the sharpest tool in the shed. Point blank and period. Now people, it is sad when you hear stories like this, that a son basically take away him father, and people, sometimes there is some sort of argument and some sort of reason, and I am not saying that it is justified. Me just say sometimes the father rush the son and the son basically retaliate. However, in this case we see that the father did not do anything. In this case, we see that it is an ongoing problem that the son has with his father, because him basically a bad mind for him own things. And people, when we think about the fact that it is for some petty stuff, we are talking about some buckle. So people, this is a disgrace. This is disturbing to see a father loses his life by the hands of his own son because of some very petty stuff. So what is so sad about this whole situation is that you would have to have a whole lot of battle to even earn the equivalent of $10 US. We are talking about 1,300 Jamaican dollar. So what is so sad about this situation is that the man loses his life for changes. We are talking about pennies and the dollar. So people, we are talking about a sick set of people in Jamaica. And like me say, I keep reiterating, we are speaking about these new millennials. They are sick in them head. Point blank and period. And also based on the account of one resident that said that she tried to intervene after the man juked the father the first time, we are talking about in the chest. She said that she held his hand. We are speaking about the son hand, and him still break away and still juke up the father and next time. And she also made it very clear that the son also rushed him brother. We are talking about the next son. So people, we are talking about a madman. We are speaking about a man that is insane in his membrane. And based on what the Popo report is also saying, is that after the incident, after he committed his wicked act, he then walked over to the Popo station we are speaking about in Grandspen with the ratchet knife in his hand. So people, he was saying that he was guilty as HELL, and people, the truth and the fact that he was. Point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.